Here we go again. Here we go again. The blacks are out of the box. These are the blacks that I received 2 days ago. They were in the box, but now I'm putting them out here so you guys can take a good look at them. Now these blacks here, these blacks have a history. I started with these blacks in 1995 when I started with the Tipplers caps, and a lot of people was criticizing me that Tipplers caps are not pure Tipplers, that they don't have, that Tipplers don't really have caps. Some other guys, they said that they don't fly. Another guy came out with some crazy idea that they don't fly because the cap is too heavy. I won't mention his name, but I know who he is. But let me tell you something about these blacks. I started these birds in 1995, and there's some history about these blacks. These blacks are the only birds that beat a plainhead here in Florida. The mother won second place, and the son of the mother won first place here in Florida. Okay? Another thing, these blacks right here, when I was living in New York City, Kenny's a witness, and a lot of other guys like Tiny, and a bunch of other guys like Greg. I was tossing my plainheads, and I had 2 black caps with those plainheads. I was tossing these birds practically everywhere. Bushwick, Queens, New Jersey, and they were coming in. Matter of fact, I went to a show in Long Island in the Bronx Zoo. A lot of guys know where that place is. And Tiny's my witness. Kenny Bott is my witness. And another guy named Joe Falcon. He's no longer around flying birds. I let some of my Tipplers out right in front of that zoo where they show the birds. Tiny's a witness, and Kenny, so you can ask those guys. And they even took the band number to see if these birds will go back. And guess what? Kenny came to my coop in the Bronx, and Joe Falcon. And guess what? They were all in the coop in the Bronx. Right back to the Bronx. I checked these birds up everywhere. The last time I checked up my Tipplers, the last time I tossed them was 102 miles upstate New York. And they came back. Some of them came back the next day. Some of them came back the same day. These black Tipplers right here, they fly. Because I had them flying. I had some of these black Tipplers coming from South Ferry in Manhattan with my plainheads. I was the first guy in the Bronx that started tossing Tipplers. Now there's some other guys doing it, like Ruben and some other guys. But it was only me and Greg, Tiny's brother. Tiny's brother was checking up his Danishes, and he started doing it because he saw me doing it. But I have my Tipplers coming from everywhere. Brooklyn, Queens, Bushwick, New Lot, from everywhere. I used to work for the city, New York City. And I used to go everywhere. I was a floater. Wherever I went as a floater, maintenance man, I took my Tipplers. Now, for those guys who don't know this, Kenny put these blacks on the map. I gave him some black caps, and he put them up there in his coop with some of his plainheads, and he started breeding them. And in 2010, Kenny cleaned out everybody in the show. Cleaned out. He won 7 trophies that nobody's gonna break that record. Kenny Bott, Bronx Zoo keeper. Nobody's gonna break that record, by the way. He won 7 trophies. You can go and ask Kenny and the guys that were there. So that's a record that nobody's gonna break. Nobody. So there's a lot of history about these blacks. And a lot of guys that have them in the Bronx, guess what? They're coming out of this bloodline. Abe's TNT bloodline. So, just a little history about this. Kenny Bott put it in the map. He put them up in the map. A lot of guys have them. They fly. These Tipplers fly. I'm gonna try to do the same thing in Florida. Get my tipplers going from everywhere. It's not gonna be easy because we got a lot of hawks, falcon, coopers, and every other hawk up there. So it's not gonna be easy. They have to fight for their life to make it home. So just thought I'd say a little bit about these blacks. For those of you guys who don't know about these blacks, these are the blacks that rock the sky. I had them flying and I was tossing them. Corky can tell you, Tubi, and a lot of other guys out there that saw my flight, saw my stock in the air, they always seen 2 blacks in the stack. Those were the caps coming in from everywhere. So they're out of the box now. Take a look at them. They look nice. They fly. And they give out some beautiful young ones. So the blacks are out of the box. So take a look at them now. Guys, take a good look at them. See what you think about them. If you like them, fine. If you don't, it's okay too. But you know what? I like them. I started with these blacks in 1995. And from there, I started making every other color that you've seen out of these blacks. Out of these blacks, you can make any color. You can make anything out of these blacks. And that's exactly what I started doing a long time ago in 1995. And I will continue to keep doing the same thing. I will continue to do the same thing. I will be breeding some beautiful blacks, cap with white bars, black laces with white bars, and you name it. I'm going to continue what I've always done since 1995. So guys, just look at these birds. Let you know what's going on, the history about these blacks. A lot of guys don't know about the history of these blacks. A lot of guys do. So Tiny, once again, thank you. Thank you for returning the favor, sending me young ones of my bloodline. I appreciate that. And I'll take care of you. Even though you got beautiful blacks and you got every other color up there. So guys, hope you like this. Kenny Bot, this was for you, for putting the blacks on the map. And catch you guys later. Enjoy the video. Hope you like it. Subscribe. Hit the bell. I hit you with the next one. And you guys enjoy the rest of the day on Sunday. And all you guys out there in the show, all you guys out there in the pet shop, behave out there in the pet shop, okay guys? Behave, behave, be nice, and behave out there in the pet shop, okay? All right guys, enjoy it. I'm out of this. Later.